Hey guys, Old Guy Reactions here. I have Rock Lady, who came all the way 1,700 miles to do some reactions. And guess what? Taylor Swift has a new album.
Oh, she does?
And you've probably heard Taylor Swift, I'm sure.
Totally. Yeah.
Okay, but she has a new album.
Yeah.
2 weeks old.
Oh, okay.
This song is called Anti-Hero. And it's 2 weeks old. So we have to... Now, I don't know when this video is coming out. Because we're going to do this video and I might have to dispute a block. It could take 30 days or something.
Exactly.
So I'm saying it's 2 weeks old, but it might be 44 days old by the time this comes out. But let's listen to it.
Right, let's do it.
Okay?
Anti-Hero.
Oh, yeah. This will be fun. All right, Taylor. Last time I did a reaction to Taylor, I was with my wife, Chris.
Cool.
And she did it. It was pretty cool. All right, ready? Go! Ooh, nice beat.
Good pun intended.
When my depression works the graveyard shift, all of the people I've ghosted stand there in the room. I should not be left to my own devices. They come with prices and vices. I end up in crisis. All this time I wake up screaming from dreaming. One day I'll watch as you're leaving, 'cause you got tired of my scheming. For the last time, it's me. I'm the problem, it's me. At tea time, everybody agrees.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this is great.
You know what's so crazy?
What?
Number one, have you noticed how a lot of videos we see in the millennial generation, they like the retro look from when we were growing up.
Yes.
Did you see the dial phone that she was using?
Look at this candy dish.
The candy
Grandma
dish.
Grandma had like a yellow one.
Yeah, the sofa like that,
oh
right?
My gosh.
All this different stuff. Guess
Uh-huh.
what? People are going to know that we're related because you said grandma.
I said my grandma.
Okay, gotcha. But we are. She's my sister, okay? Now, you can spread it to the other people, but I know that people that listen to this genre do not listen to other genres, so nobody knows. But anyway.
You know, you didn't even have to say that, but you put that cat out of the bag.
That's exactly, but guess what? It won't go anywhere because rocker people don't listen to Taylor Swift.
All right, moving on.
Well, everybody thinks you're my wife. You might as well tell them.
That's true.
Anyway. So, anyway, I love how the younger generation loves what we grew up with.
Yeah.
I like that too. I just grew up with it.
Yeah.
But she's also...
We're giving this stuff away now.
That's right.
But these kids want it.
Yes. And I like how she's saying, I have all these issues and I'm thinking this and I'm overthinking. And guess what the problem is?
Her.
Me. Exactly. I love it. Do you have anything to say about it?
I love the way, again, this is her alter ego, you know?
Yeah.
Again, you know, we like to think of ourselves a certain way, other than who we are. And sometimes we get in our own way thinking of who we could be, who we want to be, who we don't think we are. You know, we stand in our own way of what we could be,
right?
Who we want to be,
right?
All the time.
Yes.
You know, so I think that's what this is kind of portraying right now, and I'm looking forward to hearing more.
Which is interesting that you just said that we think about who we could be. If you could go back with the knowledge we have now as old people, don't you ever...
Old people. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, exactly. You're my older sister, so I don't want to hear it.
You're right.
Anyway.
I'm going to do that to you.
I know you are. But Have you ever thought about if I made different choices, or if I would have stepped out and asked for that job, or met that person, or things that you were scared to do,
How life
that
would be
in your
different.
alter ego would have done things? If I would have started that business because I had $5,000 and I was too scared to start that business, if it could have been a McDonald's or something, right? It could be huge today. I do that all the time. I always think about that. In fact, I know that I've lost millions of dollars in not doing things. I've invented some things and even made prototypes and then just kind of hid them in my closet, and then all of a sudden they're out there.
Yeah.
Other people did. And I was like, oh my goodness, because I went to a patent attorney, and a patent attorney kind of scared me about how much it's going to cost. I went to a manufacturer, they kind of scared me of how much capital I needed. So I just kind of put it in and said, I don't have that.
Right.
And then bam,
There
I
it
see it
is.
on the internet, someone else did it.
Yep.
So it's very interesting.
Right.
But anyway, I don't know why I came up with that, but it made me think of
Yeah.
it because of the song.
Well, and it makes you think of, even, the people you didn't date that you kind of wanted to or whatever. How would things have been
How would it have
different in
changed?
your
Your life would have
Yeah.
changed.
totally different.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, the problem is her. Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It must be exhausting, always rooting for the anti-hero.
Wow.
Sometimes I feel like everybody is a sexy baby, and I'm a monster on the hill. Too big to hang out, slowly lurching toward your favorite city. Pierced through the heart, but never killed. Did you hear my covert narcissism? Like disguises altruism, like some kind of consciousness.
That's classic.
I wake up screaming from dreaming. One day I'll watch as you're leaving, and life will lose all its meaning. For the last time, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. At tea time, everybody agrees. I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It must be exhausting.
I have to pause it on this picture.
All right.
This is exactly what we were just talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
You could be your normal person. You could be a superstar. You just don't know what you can do unless you put yourself out there.
Yeah. Well, and if you look at this, she's getting on the scale, weighing herself, and she's disappointed. But she's the same girl as this one, and this one's hot.
Yes, exactly.
So we have such skewed outlooks of ourselves. We have such low self-esteem, and we don't think of ourselves as being good enough sometimes, and that's sad because then she's got all those friends there. Now, granted, the way this is written, they are all afraid of her, but it's her. She's coming in feeling
Not the way
awkward.
it's written, it's the way the video portrays, but not the way it's written.
Correct.
Yes,
yes. It's, she's coming in all awkward and so the people are kind of like, yeah, you're kind of awkward,
Oh, yeah, right,
But if she didn't come in awkward, if she came in like this, confident and, they would react differently. So I think even our own insecurities make people treat us less than they would if we just presented ourselves as, this is who I am. I'm proud of myself.
Right.
I'm okay.
Right. Yes. And you know what else I get out of this is that she's putting forward a great example. When things in your life don't go the way you want them to go, it's not other people's fault.
Right.
We tend to blame everybody else. if you watch Napoleon Dynamite, the movie, the guy, Uncle Rico, is like, if only Coach would have put me in, I'd be a superstar.
Right.
I'd have a big house. I'd be rich.
Yeah.
I'd have a really beautiful wife. No, it's not your coach's fault.
Yeah.
It was probably him.
You messed up the pass.
He wasn't good enough.
Right.
Right? Laces were in and not out or
Right.
something, right? So I feel like this is a great example of every choice, every decision that we make is ours. No matter, even if we do think somebody said something bad about us, the way we perceive it and take it and go with it is ours.
Yeah.
So somebody could go after someone else for something that they hurt them with
Yeah.
and ruin their reputation or ruin a relationship or ruin something. It's all how you deal with it.
Yeah.
Period.
Totally.
Whew,
Let's go.
that's what old people talk about.
Yeah, because you
Because
know what?
it's true.
You know what? These days, I say things now that I wouldn't have said before, and I've learned that you know what, and they're more positive things. I'm not a negative person, so
Yes.
you know when I see someone who I think might be having a bad day, but I see something positive in them, I'm going to tell them because I think they need to hear it. And they need to hear it from a positive person, and they need to have a better day because somebody recognized that they are a person.
Exactly.
You know? And so as I'm older, I'm totally less shy because it's like, what have I got to lose by telling these, by making this person feel better about themselves? You
Yes,
know?
right. I mean, we are positive in nature, both of us, because we come from the same blood. And I love to tell people, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
And I really do appreciate you.
Yeah.
I love you. I think you're awesome. I call people positive names of terms of endearment and stuff.
Like you call me old woman?
Well, you're different. You're my sister. I can say you're old. But and it's not, I'm not saying that just to be positive. I'm saying that because I believe it
Right.
on them.
Right.
Even when they mess up, I know they're inherently good people. And everybody has a good streak in them. And if you treat them good, they treat you good. And it helps us be successful in our careers, our jobs, and everything. And all you have to do, I think when I was young, I was kind of negative. I got into the politics and how everything's negative and horrible, and the world is crashing, and we're going to die, we're going to explode. And I decided I'm just going to be positive because people are awesome.
Yeah.
You just find the good in them, and that helps you get better. With her, when she's saying it's me, there's a negative streak and there's I'm taking on the world streak.
Right.
You take on the world streak, you're positive. No matter what hits you, you're back up.
Yeah.
And I don't even know why I'm saying this, because I just have to, I guess, you guys, because I feel like there's so much negativity. And if you guys follow me on Twitter, Old Guy Reactions, Instagram, I just like to say positive things to each other. Let's talk and chat and have fun and experience life, right? And that's
Together.
what we do.
Yep.
You know? So,
Yep.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, let's
For
see.
some more? Let's go, Taylor.
Casting, always rooting for the anti-hero.
Always rooting for the anti-hero.
I have this dream, my daughter-in-law kills me for the money. She thinks I left them in the will. The family gathers around and reads it, and then someone screams out, she's
He's
laughing
laughing up at us from hell. What does it say? It's the worst.
But who got the beach house?
She's having it turned into a f***ing cat sanctuary.
What? That's not the beach.
What about the rest of the assets? I flew all the way here from Ibiza!
To my children, I leave 13 cents.
No! Wait, you guys. There's probably a secret encoded message that means something else.
Yeah, that's what Mom would always do. P.S. There's no secret encoded message that means something else. Love, Taylor.
Okay. Great. Well, good job, Chad. You finally pushed it too far.
What are you implying by that?
I think she's implying that you haven't hesitated to trade on Mom's name.
Excuse me?
And do you not remember your book, Growing Up Swift?
And your stupid podcast,
your
Life Comes at You Swiftly, which I'm pretty sure you're recording for on your phone right now. Chad, come on!
Okay, well, why don't you go cry about it at the country club that you name drop Mom to get into, Preston? And Kimber, you're literally wearing her clothes right now.
No, I'm not.
That's from the Fearless Tour 2009.
Okay, well, you know what? We were very, very close. I miss her.
They were so close.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I think she killed her.
You've gone too far!
Okay, Kimber was the last one with her! She didn't fall off that balcony! She was pushed!
It's me. I am the problem. It's me. It's
Wow.
me.
Yep.
I am the problem. It's me. It's me. Hi. Everybody agrees. Everybody agrees. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Time. Everybody agrees. Everybody agrees. I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It must be exhausting.
Super cool.
Always rooting for the anti-hero.
Oh, the big one.
Oh, that's cool. Super cool.
That's cute.
Oh, I like that a lot.
That's cute.
I am amazed at her songwriting. I mean, how can somebody pump out so many good songs like that? I mean, I've only heard like 3 or 4 songs, but I've heard that she went from like country to pop. And that, to me, that song almost sounded familiar to me. Even though I haven't heard that,
Right.
because it's only 2 weeks old,
Right.
it just has that familiar flair that gets people to go, I like that song.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was nice. Yeah. The end was really interesting of the video.
Yes. Yeah, that those guys, her kids wanted money and they didn't treat her so hot. So she, and that's just another thing that we were talking about being negative or even entitled, right?
Blaming.
Yes, blaming
Yeah.
other people.
Yeah.
And entitlement is in there too, because, back in the day, back in the 1800s, let's say, they didn't have much to give each other. It wasn't expected that you're going to inherit much.
Right.
It gets all the way through into the 60s, and they still didn't think they would inherit much, right? But my generation kind of screwed everything up, or our generation, Generation X. We didn't go to war. We had no famine and hardship and no money, and so and our parents spoiled us. But they spoiled us to a certain extent, where, because I remember me going, "Oh, I really want some Adidas." My parents were like, "No, you're gonna."
I wanted 501s.
Yeah, you're gonna have you're gonna have Kmart.
I always got corduroys.
Exactly.
Everyone else was in 501s, and I'm in corduroys, and I'm like, "Boy, I feel like such a geek."
Right. We got like Tupperware shoes and stuff. Okay.
Yes.
So when my kids were born, guess what they're getting?
They're getting Adidas.
They're getting 501s and they're getting Adidas. They're getting whatever the
Me
hell
too.
they want.
I didn't make my kid wear those clothes. I didn't say to her, "Well,
Exactly.
you made me buy those, so you're gonna wear them."
That's right. They weren't getting
Oh,
Tupperware.
you don't want that? Okay. Because you know what? I know I felt like such a geek wearing these clothes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make you feel like a geek wearing the clothes you
That's
don't want
right.
to wear. Yeah, that
Right.
that hurt my self-esteem.
But then
Hello.
they raise them that way.
Yeah.
And then they're like, they get out on their own or whatever. I think I need to have Adidas still. I need to have this. I'm like, oh crap, what did I do?
Yeah.
Right? So it creates an environment of entitlement.
True.
And then my kids will be
True.
10 times worse than I was.
Yes.
So where does it end?
Yeah.
It ends with war, poverty, famine, you know, because there's cyclical things like that on the earth that happen. And so one of these days it'll happen and everything will crash monetarily, everything will crash. We just don't know when it'll happen, but it'll reset everything
Yep.
where everybody will take a nail that's bent and they'll bend it back into shape so they can hammer it into a board. They won't go to
Yep.
Home Depot and buy a new one.
Right. Too funny.
Okay, anything else you have on that?
I'm good.
I'm
Yeah.
long-winded,
Yeah.
but it's okay because
Yeah.
Taylor did it for
She-
us.
she
She was
did it.
prepping us for this
Yeah. Loved it.
because it's me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep,
But at the end, she reconciled herself.
That's
All of herself,
exactly. That's right.
and it was okay. She's
All of
like,
her personalities
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
all similar.
Like, oh hey, it's you.
Exactly, reconciled.
Come on, have a drink with us.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry it's so long, but old people love to talk long, especially when Taylor Swift gives you so much ammunition.
Exactly.
So, exactly. So until the next Taylor, peace.